I'm Engleburt Guggenheimer, and I've brought you into my room of Nerdtopia. Just thought I'd go over all the toys I've been collecting since about 1995, I guess is when I started. Which oddly enough was my senior year of high school, is when I decided to start collecting toys obsessively. Anyways, just thought I'd go over a few things I have here. Alright, one of the first pieces I'm going to show you is my Aliens vs. Corporal Hicks. This was a limited edition that Kay-Bee put out. It claimed they only made 25,000 of them. I have a feeling there's probably like 5,000 of them sitting somewhere still, because I don't know if they sold all of them. This Alien was also, they used the same mold that they used when they did an Alien vs. Predator series in these 12-inch models. So I guess they just reused that and made a brand new like Hicks to go alongside of it. But that's it right there. Alright, up here we have an Alien wall relief. I picked that up in Norwich at the movie and video store right across the street from BBC. These are all my Aliens within the Counterline series up here. The first two rows are pretty much the Aliens and the different creature variations, and the bottom row is actually all the Colonial Space Marines, starting from like Ripley, Hicks, Drake, Sergeant Pone, and Bishop. This is a special deluxe model I put out called the Attacks, where it's like one of the Colonial Space Marines dressed up like an alien to mimic him. And then right over here is actually the Aliens vs. Predator. Oddly enough, this was the very first Aliens Counterline that I ever picked up. I picked it up at a Kay-Bee way back in the day. Mine's actually out of the box though. But I rebought all these at Bookman's in Tucson, Arizona, when somebody came in and traded in all the stuff there. And I picked them all up there. They're fairly cheap. They all ranged, I think, from $5 to $7 a piece. The only one within the Aliens Counterline I think that I didn't pick up at Bookman's was actually my King Alien, which I picked up at a swap meet in Belleville, Illinois. These are the comics books that I've picked up for the Alien Predator lines. As you can see from the bottom parts, those are all the brand new Dark Horse series that just recently come out. I've actually just picked these up probably within the last year. Most of them all came out right when the new Predators movie came out. The big thing though is right here. I actually got this from my wife on my anniversary several years back. This is actually the heavy metal illustrated story of Alien, the very first movie. This was actually released, I think it was 79. She picked it up off of eBay for me and won it on an auction. At the very bottom of the heap is probably my biggest Alien to date. This is the 18-inch Neca Alien. I picked this up at the movie and video store in Norwich, same place I picked up my wall relief when I showed you earlier. Probably picking up more and more stuff from them as time goes on, because they have some really cool stuff. I'll show you some other things I got from them a little bit later on in this video. I haven't assembled them yet because I don't know, I hate opening up the box, and that makes me feel like I've made it lose its value. But one day I will, and I'll have an 18-inch standing Alien in here. Continuing to show you my Aliens, I'll show you my unboxed stuff mostly. This is probably the biggest pride and joy of my collection. This is something that my brother got for me actually while he lived in China for a year. This is a hand-sculpted alien ashtray, highly detailed. On the inside you can see the face hugger in the middle. Then you got your eggs all around. You got your warrior alien kind of surrounding and protecting the eggs there. But like I said, it was handmade in China, and my brother picked it up and sent it to me. And pretty much a one of a kind. I don't think I've ever seen this anywhere. Then right behind it is pretty much the failed Aliens vs. Predator game. I still have that in the box, have not opened it. Still even has the face hugger in there with a broken tail. I never opened it to call him up and let him know that I wanted a new one, which I probably should have done, because then I would have had a new face hugger. But whatever. I kept it in the box. Then behind it, we got I kept the box for the hover tread and the power loader. But I have unboxed them. I just kept the boxes or whatever, brought them with me. And then these are all my unboxed Colonial Space Marines that you see surrounding. There's, like I said, Ripley, Bishop, Drake, and Hicks. I got my unboxed attacks out of there. These two figures back here actually came from a special Kay-Bee line that came out several years after the Kenner. They're still within the Kenner line, but they called themselves the Hive Wars. I can tell you I have no idea what the names of these figures are. I just know that this was supposed to be some kind of synthetic that they made. And then this was and then this was their variation of a Space Marine. As you can see, is a lot bulkier than the earlier Kenner lines. And not as well made, I don't believe either. Kind of, I got a glittery, shiny paint job on it. Kind of looks kind of cheesy. The gun, not very good looking. And he's got a face hugger on his shoulder, which oddly enough is black, which doesn't make sense. And he's got a terrible ponytail and a hat to the back. Anyways. Put that back there. Oh, and both of these came with little robots. So that's what came with the synthetic. And this is what came with that marine. And once again, it's got that glitter job. It's a kind of robot dog or something. I don't know. And that's my queen out of the box. That's actually one I don't have in the box yet. I'll probably be ordering one off or bidding on one on eBay and picking up one.
I got signals. I got readings in front and behind.
This shelf is more of my unboxed aliens. These aren't the Space Marines. These are actually aliens and their variations. Pretty much I have all of these in the boxes that I showed you out there. The only ones that are different from what I have boxed are different Kay-Bee paint variations that came out. Like this is actually a purple gorilla alien that came out. And this is a silver rhino alien that Kay-Bee put out. And then once again within the Hive War series, I have this warrior alien. And this blue one back here. So these are the two Hive War aliens that they put out. They were highly detailed. I think they looked amazing. Put them back later. Also back here, that's kind of rare and obscure. This right here, was actually a company that made a box to hold all the alien and Colonial Space Marine figures. This is probably one of the rarest things I have. As you can see, it says Operation Aliens. That's because if you've ever looked it up, they were actually, the reason they made all these action figures is there was originally a cartoon planned for the aliens, and I've done everything in my power in internet searching to actually see if I could find a copy of it. Supposedly there is a pilot episode that they made, but I never been able to find it. But this is proof positive, though, that the cartoon was in the works, because that was going to be the name of the cartoon, was Operation Aliens. And the Kenner didn't actually make this company. It was outsourced to some other company, but they knew about the cartoon and started prepping and making them. Once again, this is something else I picked up at the swap meet in Belleville way back in the day. Another kind of crazy little item I have is this, and this is just pretty much just a bootleg alien toy that you would some of those dollar stores like Dollar Tree or whatever like sell. And as you can see, it pretty much has the same design as all the other aliens and stuff, but obviously like much cheaper made. And I picked this up at a thrift shop for like 10 cents. It was just kind of funny because on one of the websites that I go to kind of check to see how many of these Kenner toys that I have left that I need to pick up or whatever, they actually had these in their bootleg section. I managed to find it at a thrift shop, actually here in England of all places. But then I just have some of the novelizations, and that's just a box of the PC Alien Trilogy game. Alright, when Alien Resurrection came out, I was pretty excited because prior to the other Alien movies, I was either too young to have seen them in the theater, or I think I was in Germany actually when Alien 3 came out. But Alien Resurrection came out when I was in the States, and I was pretty excited because I was actually near toy stores that would sell any collectibles. But anyways, I pretty much picked up every Alien Resurrection figure that they made. that's the newborn alien. Of course, if you've seen the film, pretty grotesque looking. Then I have the battle-scarred alien, which I have no idea why he's red. Doesn't make much sense at all. But that's what he looks like. And you can see the poison coming off. It's almost like his head is metallic, which that doesn't really make sense either. The alien's bones are made out of metal. Back here we have the aqua alien, which that doesn't really make sense either, because there were aliens, of course, that were swimming in Alien Resurrection, but I don't remember them saying that they had, so you can see like webbed hands and like a webbed tail, but oddly enough they still made the aqua alien. Probably the best looking, definitely in the series, was the warrior alien. Good. It's still kind of weird that he's brown when every other alien has always been black. And then the two on the bottom, my brother actually picked me up. He got them off a eBay auction because when these all came out, oddly enough, I guess they didn't make a whole lot of Ripley's and calls, so they sold out quickly. But my brother was able to go on eBay and find them for me. But that's Winona Ryder's character Call. And then this is Ripley. One of the cooler movie items that they made was definitely the alien offspring. They also made an alien facehugger that's in a container like this. I actually don't own that one. I've actually been recently looking on eBay auctions, looking to pick one up as soon as I see it priced right. Like I said, that's the offspring. You can see it's pretty detailed, looks pretty cool. Right. And then this is the last items I have on the shelf here. It's just a HorrorClix made in Alien vs. Predator, which got which I kind of like, is it has a queen alien in there. Looks really cool because it shows her like, all still like kind of tied up to her sack. Whatever. I picked this up for like $8 at Ross back in the States. Never took the sticker off because every time I try to keep leaving that residue, but I just really need to get in there and rip that thing off. But anyways, that's the AvP HorrorClix. It's pretty cool.
That's it, man. Game over,